Welcome back to Swordman Josh Gaming, and as promised, we are going to open the next third of this Ravnica Allegiance box for this Friday, and next Friday we will open the last third. Last time we managed to get our foil rare from the pack, it was a breeding pool, so a shock land, and we got two other shock lands, and also got a whole bunch of other good cards. You can go back and look at that video if you want to see what was in it, but we're going to go ahead and get to the next third of this box. So we'll just take the middle this time since it's there. And let's see what we get. So, how many shock lanes do we think we can get for the whole box? And I got a bunch of cards just sitting up here. I could use some more persistent petitioners also. Let's see where we're at. This is a very cold weekend, so hopefully everybody's staying warm. Don't know if anybody went out and bought the Planeswalkers decks. I went ahead and did that, so that way I could have a couple copies of the cards. And then also, if you do that, you get the Planeswalker deck in Magic the Gathering Arena as well. You get a code for that. So, another reason I did it. So we are looking for, in the commons, basically Skewer the Critics and Persistent Petitioner are the ones that I'm really interested in. But we start in the uncommons with Eyes Everywhere, Rumbling Ruin, the Fireblade Artist, and our rare is Zegna, Utopian Speaker. Clean up my piles here a little bit. I am working on a red-blue control deck, so one more Terramander would be nice. District, Prying Eye, Steeple Creeper, Ratko, Stony, Underline, Lawmage Binding, the Locket. There's nothing in there I'm really looking for. Vindictive Vampire is our first uncommon, followed by Tower Defense, Collision Colossus, with a rare of, not really a rare, Thrash and Threat. Not really interested, but we did get a foil of Clear the Mind. That's pretty. And an Orzhov Guildgate. Here we go, back through these again. I have a bet with a friend. He said if between this booster box plus what I pulled in the pre-release, if I can pull 4 Persistent Petitioners, which for a common it shouldn't be that difficult, he'll give me his copy. But so far, not too much luck. Daggercaster, Cry of the Canarium, great sideboard card. Gates Ablaze with another flip card. Not really interested in it. Read them anyway, see if they fit somewhere. But counter target activated ability doesn't really help me much. I just need a hard counter. Prying Eyes. Let's get through here. Locket. Blade Brand. There's a uncommon that's worth some money. Rhythm of the Wild. Followed by Spire Mangler. Fun card. Azorius Skyguard. With, what is it with all these flip cards? Is the middle just all flip cards? Revival and Revengeance. I just wish they'd get rid of them, personally. They're always over. The casting cost of them is always way too much for having the choice. They're great in sealed. They're horrible in any other format. Now this pack doesn't want to open. There we go. Quench. There's one that I need for my control deck. Unless if I run Mana Leak instead. Blade Juggler, Justice's Portal. Here we go. Uncommons. What you guys care about are just really the uncommons and the rares. Rally to Battle. Sphinx of New Prov. Junk Troll. With, come on, can we have a Shock Lane finally? Font of Agonies. So we did get 3 Shock Lanes in the first third of the box, but one of them was our foil. Scorchmark. Courier. Here we go. Bankrupt in Blood. Great to go with that. I love the artwork on it. Sphinx of the Guild Pack. That's my first one. Maccabee Mockery with Titty Taker, as Rudy would say. Oh, and we got a foil of Bankrupt in Blood. That's just gorgeous the way that pops. So we're almost halfway through this second third. We really haven't got much. I think we've got more in the uncommons than we have in the rares. And I haven't pulled any mythics in this box either, so hopefully we have some luck in this middle section here. Here we go, uncommons. Daggercaster. Cavalcade of Calamity. Swirling Torrent. And Mass Manipulation. That has a casting cost so high that it's almost useless. If it was just blue, 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 blue X, it would be playable, but the double X kills it. Clear the Mind, Sphinx's Insight, Grotesque Exposed to Daylight. Windstorm Drake is our first uncommon. Followed by Sharkdo Crab, everybody's favorite. A Carnival and Carnage. With our rare being Stomping Grounds, our first Shock Lane for this box. Or not for the box, for this third. So that puts us up to 4 for the box, with one of them being foils. So the box has basically paid for itself. With what we got last time and with that Stomping Grounds right there. There's another Skewer the Critics. That gives me my first playset of them. Set that off to the side so I can put it with my playset. Ministrant of Obligation. The Resolute Watchdog. Terramander. There's the second Terramander that I needed for my control deck. With Deputy of Detention. So I've been recently watching a lot of, I came across as I've been getting into Magic, I found the YouTubers. I've been watching a lot of Bad Boy Gaming recently too. So if you haven't checked out Rudy or Bad Boy Gaming, go check them out. They're great guys. Lock it. So we have a Gateway Sneak, a Zertog Goblin, a Clan Guild Mage, back-to-back red-green, with a Pestilent Spirit that nobody cares about. He has Death Touch, and he'd be great in red-black. Put a bunch of low-cost shocks or what's it called? Electricity or something like that. I forget what it is. Does 1 damage to all creatures your opponent controls. With him on the board, it would actually destroy all of their creatures. So we got, this is second to last pack. I don't know why I'm having trouble flipping through these cards. Gateway Plaza, Debtor's Transport, Simic Locket. And in a third of the box, we did not pull a single Persistent Petitioner. Not looking good for my bet. But here's a Sunder Shaman. Our second Fireblade Artist. The artwork's great. Love it. Scrabbling Claws with a Plaza of Harmony. Not really interested in the Plaza. That gives me my second, maybe my third. At this point, with the Gates Ablaze and the Plaza Harmonies and the Angels of Gates and all that stuff, a gate deck may be viable. Fairy Duelist, we'll start there. Blade Juggler, Portal, Final Payment, Active Treason, great card. That was our last. So literally, not a single Persistent Petitioner. So much for it being a common. Galloping Lizrog. Orzhov Racketeer. Code of Constraint. With our last rare for today being Absorb. Oh, I take it back. We did get one. There is a foil Persistent Petitioner. Put him up here with my other ones. And that's all I have for today. Next time, we will open the last third of this box and see where we're at. I'm still hoping to get a Teysa so that way I can build a black-white Orzhov token commander deck. So that's one of my hopes. I know it's not a very expensive card, but it is one of my hopes for this last third, along with if we can get 1 more or 2 more Shocklands, that would be great. That would make us into a 6 Shockland box. But still, I don't think I've pulled maybe 1 Mythic. I don't think we pulled any today, did we? Nope, we did not pull a single Mythic today. So in this last third, we'll have to see what we get in the way of Mythics, and hopefully they're good ones. So everybody stay warm, and as always, may Keep Calm Kitty be with you, and I will see you guys on Monday night. Have a good day, and a great weekend.